So everyone, welcome to Power Play with CJ. They're going to focus in on Game 1 of the Stanley Cup Finals and what we can anticipate for the remainder of this series. Obviously, my Bruins lost a tough one in triple overtime, double deflection, Bolin and Shaw on that Roosevelt shot. But, I think both teams really competed hard. I think the Bruins really pissed one away. Some stupid icings, some inopportune failures to gain the zone, gain the blue line. And, really, I think cost them the win. I think Chicago was hungry on the puck all night. They had some really great A scoring chances. Tuukka Rask deserves a major round of applause. 59 stops, career high for the Finn. And, I think he was the reason the game was in triple overtime. I think Chicago probably would have won that thing in regulation without his superb goaltending. And, that's what happens. Big players play great in big moments. And, it's funny that, the Stars really, I thought the Bruins, for the most part, did a very good job bottling up Kane and Taves throughout most of the game. They had the same strategy with Crosby and Malkin. And, it's funny, I thought Hossa played amazing. I think he probably had close to 10 shots, if not more. I haven't seen the statistics. But, if they keep playing that style, they'll be all right. I think this is going to be a long series. Like I said, someone was like, it's going to be like Edmonton in 1990. They won the triple overtime game and then, beat the Bruins. And, it's like, no, that was a 5-game sweep. So we weren't. But, I think with having really felt each other out through the feeling out process is over. I think the Bruins know what they got to do, and I think Chicago knows what they got to do. I think this is really Chicago won Game 1 on home ice. Now it took a little bit longer. It took pretty much 2 games to win 1 game, but that is what it is. And I think the Bruins will come back ready to go on Saturday. And I thought Corey Crawford was great. I thought the best thing Crawford did was smother rebounds. Every shot the Bruins got was one and done, where either get it out to the defense or freeze it. And not allow sustained offensive pressure, which is a sign of a poised goaltender, to put it bluntly. But like I said, it was a great game. I think it'll go down as one of the greatest games in the history of the NHL. 2 original 6 teams, Stanley Cup Finals, all the plot lines. But I thought Brandon Saad was amazing. I thought he was, for the most part, Chicago's best forward. I know he had the goal early, but he had a great scoring chance in the first period. Made a couple good plays defensively and really played like he was a seasoned veteran, not a 20-year-old kid. And, that got to be a great time for Chicago. The former Saginaw Spirit star. Seeing him play to the level he's capable of, why he was so highly touted coming off the U.S. development team, and for him to finally get his first postseason goal. That was the first goal for Chicago, down 2-0. Lucic was great, too. And then the Horton injury for the Bruins, we'll talk about that in a second. But I thought Saad was the best player on the ice consistently. I thought every time he was out there, he was making his presence known. And that's all you can ask for, really, in the playoffs. You're not going to score a ton of... he obviously had the goal, but I think even take the goal out of the equation, just where he was, his position and his poise. Always. And the Horton injury of the Bruins. If he's going to be out Game 2, which, looking at how serious that was, I think Soderberg plays Game 2, the one-eyed Swede. So, it's the point of having depth this time of year. I don't think Pandolfo's in. I wouldn't blame him, personally. He's a little too old, and Chicago's a little too fast. But I think the Yaga-Lucic thing, that was great. The two of them collided with each other. Surprised it wasn't an earthquake in Chicago, but, the thing that, is what it is. But I liked what I saw from both teams, and as a Bruins fan, I'm proud of the effort they showed. Don't freak out. This is a team that, lost with 14 seconds left against Vancouver in 2011 in Game 1, and then lost Game 2 11 seconds into the game. Now, the Chicago team is a hell of a lot better than that Vancouver team. But, this is a team that's had its backs up against the wall, and Chicago knows. They both have the championship pedigree. There's a ton of respect going both ways, and neither team takes the other one lightly, which, you like to see. Because I think the Bruins last year took Washington lightly, and I think that burned them, and I think they've learned from that. And I think Chicago, like I said, they've been there and done this, so it's going to be a long series. We'll see what happens. Catch up with everyone after Game 2. Plenty of pieces coming between now and then on the upcoming NHL draft, most importantly. That's on this episode of the Power Play with CJ. Stay tuned for more episodes throughout the finals and beyond. Later, guys.